Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's Brooke with Re-Fabbed, and once again this year I'm gonna decorate my bedroom tree with you all together so that I can show you step by step what I do. It's always a little different than the other trees. It's much smaller and it's a totally different type of theme, but it's really fun. It's not going to look exactly how it did last year. I've got some different things I'm adding to it, so I think it's going to be super cute. Hey, Lisa. Everybody, I would love for you. Hey, Dawn. I would love for y'all to sprinkle this video. I know of so many people that are always like, I have trouble decorating my tree. I'm not sure what order to go in. I don't know how to do ribbon. I mean, I'm just struggling with different things. And while I'm not an expert, okay, necessarily, I have done a bunch of trees and I'm more than happy to show you my ways on this tree specifically. Now, I've got a blog post on how to decorate a tree from start to finish that shows you still shots, so make sure you've paid attention to that. But today, we're going to do a tree with some gold tones and white. And we are also adding in red this year because I'm decorating my entire bedroom for Christmas. And actually, you can't see it yet because I've got a little tweaking to do. But it is pretty much done. I even got red sheets in my white comforter. Y'all, this is like my dream. I know it's so ridiculous, but I am extra and I make no bones about it. So my bedroom, I am over the top. Oh, Katie, you're so sweet, Katie Tennis. She said you are totally expert level. That is very sweet. So here's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing. I'm probably not going to get to interact a ton like with your comments, but please leave them because I will go back and respond and stuff after we're done, but I want to kind of stay in the groove. But I'll try to tell you where I got stuff and all that if I know. And we'll just go through it and we'll see it come together. So this is a little 6-foot tree, just a little 6-foot tree. It doesn't go to the top of my room or anything. I've got 9-foot ceilings, but it does not look weird in here, if that makes sense. Okay, so it's plenty big. It was not pre-lit. This was just a $30 flock tree from Walmart. I put some lights on it kind of haphazardly, I will admit, but it's okay because I cover them so much with ornaments. But it was just a $30 Walmart tree. I threw some lights on it, and we're just gonna dig through what I've got and make it look really pretty. Truly, I don't have a specific idea in mind, so we're just gonna go with it and you'll see it come to life, okay? Now, I wanna say first and foremost, okay? Typically, I start with ribbon every time, but I'm not doing that today. It's totally opposite of what I normally do, but I'm going to do a little bit of ribbon at the end if we decide we want ribbon. Ribbon is something that everybody gets all tore up about because I don't think they can do it right. And I will be glad to do another tutorial on just ribbon, but today I don't know that this is going to need a bunch of ribbon. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with some of my bigger ornaments and picks, okay? And then we're going to move along to the topper before we do anything else, okay? Let's see. Oh, okay. So now, this is what we're working with. Look at those colors. Do y'all not think this with red is going to be gorgeous? Because I do. Okay. So I'm going to take some of my bigger ornaments like this. And if you notice, I don't even have hooks on half of them because I just kind of stick them up in there like that. Just stick them up in your tree, okay? So I've got a few like that, like this, that I'm just going to kind of stick around. I just want them kind of everywhere. They're going to look funny at first and you're going to be like, what? But you want to fill in all these empty spots, okay? Now, something that I do want to go ahead and add early on is this garland that I have. Okay, let me get closer. I had this last year, you probably remember it. I got this at Kirkland's. It's just not rusted. It's rustic looking, but it's like, I don't know what you would even call it, but it's really, really cute. So I'm just gonna kind of drape it over and kind of intertwine it throughout the tree. There's no rhyme or reason to how I do this. I just kind of stick it in there. See how it just kind of goes like that? No rhyme or reason, okay? Now, let me pull my, I've got all these little random picks and stuff. I don't know that I'm going to use every single one of them this year. This is the bucket of what I had last year, but I'm going to go ahead and get some of my bigger ornaments and keep going with them. These are really pretty. They're glass. I try not to use much glass because you can ask Hannah all day, every day. It's like, break, break, break. It's all my glass ornaments. I'm very rough with them, so I'm just going to stick them in the tree, which is probably why they break, but you know, whatever. It's okay. I don't ever spend a lot on ornaments. All of my ornaments typically come from places like Big Lots, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. I very rarely have any expensive ornaments, I'll just tell you. But like all of these, they're so pretty, y'all. Like this was from Hobby Lobby last year. Whoa. And they just have gorgeous ornaments that look really nice. But I'm just not one of those that wants to spend a lot. Look at this pretty snowflake, y'all. So I'm mostly doing kind of the front part of the tree because that's what's going to be seen. And this back part is not going to be seen. Now, I'll still put some filler stuff in it, but nothing major. Okay, I've got these little gold snowflakes. How cute are those? They're not even ornaments, y'all. They don't even have a hole. They're just like meant to go in, I guess. I don't know. Isn't it cute? Okay, so we'll put one right up here because front and center. Snowflake looking good. Stick one over here. As y'all can see, I'm just like stick, stick, stick. It all comes together in the end. That's what I love about it. I absolutely love decorating for Christmas. Love it. Okay, so something else big that's in here, and I've got some small ornaments too that I'll do kind of at the end. Gotta be careful, I don't want any of this to break. I have, just in case you're wondering, I actually did have all of this wrapped up, but I unwrapped it all before the live so that I didn't have to unwrap it and go through all that while we were live. So I was trying to kind of save some time. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this snowflake right here, over here in the corner to fill up some space. I have these ice skates, y'all. Oops, I just stepped on a berry. These were $5. The way I know is because it still got the tag. From Dollar Spot at Target. It was like probably 3 years ago, but always watch because I mean these are so fun. One time I had them hanging on a sled. One time I had them hanging in a wreath. And then last year I put them in my, so maybe this was 4 years ago. And then last year I had them on this tree and I'm going to put them on this tree again. So it's really fun to decorate with really big items like this. And I'm just going to stick them right here in the front because I love big pieces. If you don't, skip this part. It's okay. I've had people on lives before tell me I don't like not seeing the tree as much. I want to see more of the tree. And listen, if you want to see more of the tree, decorate less. You know what I mean? That's totally fine. That doesn't offend me or hurt my feelings. So let's keep adding stuff. I had these last year and they're beautiful poinsettias and I may still use them, but because I want to put in some red, I got these red striped ones from Walmart. How cute are these? So I think I'm going to use those instead, but I don't know. I just want to kind of keep adding to things to see what I can do. I got these pine cones that have, let me get a little closer. Look at these ornaments. These are some of my favorites. Look at it. These came from Hobby Lobby last year. They are super fun. Okay, I'm gonna hang that one right there. I just find places that look like they need an ornament. And then you fill it up so much that there's nowhere else that needs an ornament. And you still keep adding them. Or that's what I do anyway. But I love those glittery pine cones. Now, let me say this before I keep going. Flock trees are a mess. They are. I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't tell you the truth. But I love, love, love flock trees. And so I'm willing to deal with the mess for the beauty of them. But I'm just here to tell you they will get all over everything, okay? Please don't think for 1 second that they won't, because they will. But you can vacuum it up, sweep it up, it's fine. That's what I say. I love them. My husband does not even complain about them. He does not even mind. I got those at Hobby Lobby last year, these little Santas. How cute. I'm gonna kind of stick them around a little. Y'all know my favorite color is aqua. That is not like the aqua mint. That's not a secret. So that does not surprise y'all that I've got that in my bedroom tree. But actually it's the only tree that I have it in, because that's just not a color I decorate with a lot in the rest of the house. So I'm just going to keep pulling out kind of these larger, and they're not big. They're not the oversized ones. These few were a little bit oversized, but this is a pretty small tree, so I don't have a ton of oversized stuff that I'm using, but just some more really pretty kind of sparkly gold ornaments. And then I'm going to start putting in some red. Got that. I try to get it to where I don't want all these little strings showing that much if I can help it. Let me get back so I can take a look and see what needs. Okay, I need something over here for sure. I might have to kind of switch a little. I'm going to go ahead. I've got several of these that can be like filler ornaments. See how they almost have an ombre look? So pretty. Stick them around. It's kind of on top of each other, but it's okay. This one actually broke a little bit last year, but guess what? I'll put it this way and you'll never know. Stick one right here. I call these filler ornaments that they're cheap and they're just like round, and I just stick them all in the tree. I call those filler ornaments. So you've got kind of your bigger ones, and I put those first typically, and then any fillers I start kind of adding in along the way. But it really doesn't matter how you do it. That's just kind of my method. I'm kind of going against the grain a little bit today with how I usually do it, but it's going to turn out really pretty. Because we still got to add a little bit of ribbon, which I normally do towards the beginning, but I'm doing it different now. I wanted to kind of see where it needed some ribbon. Okay. I just read something and I totally read it wrong, I think. I was trying to read it real quick as it was flowing by, and I thought it said, "I love you to a point." And I was like, oh man, you only love me to a point. But I don't think that's what it said, but maybe it is. I'm really not sure. I kind of missed it. So if you said that, let me know what you were saying. Got another one of these snowflakes. Wouldn't be a bad idea to hang it over here, or stick it in the tree over here, kind of on the side. Most people will never, ever, ever see that snowflake. But you still don't want to just leave it bare. And I got a couple of these that I like. They were a set from Hobby Lobby one year. And weren't this year, but I think they've still got them. Let's see. Let's sit this one right here. Don't y'all just love to see a tree coming together? Gosh, I do. I absolutely love it. Okay. That's all the actual ornaments I'm going to use from this right here. But I'm going to set it to the side in case I want to use it later. Some things I do have in here that I may want to use, but I'm not sure, is these. I'm probably going to stick those out in the tree. We have just a little bit of gold ribbon that we're going to use at the end, but it's thin ribbon. And then we have a bunch of picks. But what I'm going to do right now is move on to these bells, because I'm going to start working on the topper. Then we can kind of see what we need to do after the top is done, okay? So I got these bells, y'all. They look like this. And you could totally switch out the ribbon. I probably would, but I'm not going to right now because, you know. But it's still fine. I may take it down and change it up at some point. But it was $4.98 at Walmart for these big bells. Isn't that cute? Somebody said, can I do rustic decorations in a flock tree? Heck yeah. Flock trees are perfect for that. Okay, so we're going to get these bells and put them on the top. I'm just going to stick it over my top. Like that, and then kind of position them, okay? But listen, the bells are just a portion of what we're about to do on the top, okay? Now, from Walmart also, because our Walmart is killing it here. Not joking, I found so many things. So I found these. Are these not perfect? Okay, so I got 2 of these. And I may not use them all. I'm just really not sure. But I want to get, that's how it's mixing in the red that I'm going to use, okay? I'm only using minimal red. And then I got these, and they have like a glisten to them. So, I'm going to start with these right here. Got 2 of them. A little bit hard to, okay. I'm gonna start with these, and I'm just literally gonna put one on each side, kind of like this, okay? Hope my stomach doesn't show. Oh God. I'm trying to be so careful because all these glass ornaments. I know a lot of people do this at the beginning, but I just don't like to. I can't see where it's going. Where did that, make sure it's not sticking out somewhere that I don't see. Okay, so we got that in. Well, and I'll mess around with it all in a little bit to make sure it looks good. Now we're gonna put this on this side. I typically like to do 2 of each on each side and then maybe something fun in the middle that's different. I don't always do that, but I typically do like to do that because I think it looks really good. But the topper is always my favorite, without question. Okay, let me get back so I can see. Okay, that needs to come up just a little, but I'm not too worried about it yet because we're just not anywhere near being done, okay? Let me lift it just a little bit. There, okay? So I got those 2 pieces. So now we're gonna take these 2 and I'm gonna put it kind of a little more in the middle. And they're gonna be side by side. That's why I said it doesn't matter that the tree is 6 foot tall. You add about a foot with your topper. This is just a little $30 tree, y'all. So I'm going to put the other one up there. Y'all cannot tell me this topper is not absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. Let me get back so I can see. Oh, that's looking so good, y'all. Can you see it? Let me move it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, we got that part. Now, we may not be totally done up there, but for now we are. Pull my pants up. So, I've got some of these little berries, which if I start putting stuff in there and I don't like them, I'll take it out because I don't know. I mean, I may not like them like I thought I would, but they were like $1 at Walmart, and I just wanted to add in just a little bit of red. So I don't know. I may not end up liking them. I'm not sure. I may wait and do these because I'm not sure if I'm going to like them. But because I knew I was going to do red, I went ahead and got this little pack of 4 for $3 from Dollar General to add in just a little bit of red. That way it's subtle. It looks like it's twine wrapped around it. So it's going to be subtle. Just going to kind of stick them around in there. kind of pulling some, very pretty. Because I think like aqua and red go awesome together. I don't know about y'all. I love aqua and red together. So me and Hannah were talking right before this, and I was like, do you think it goes good together? Because I do, but like, does it really, you know, or I just think it does. She said she thought it did too, so unless she was lying, which I don't think she is, then I think we got a winner. Like I said, I got this pack of 4. I actually got 2 packs for just $3 from Dollar General, okay? So we're just gonna stick them in there, just adding a little bit of red. Totally different. I've never done a tree with these colors, but I think it's gonna be really pretty. Kind of going in the back just a little. Okay. Now I told you I got these poinsettia leaves that have the stripes, because I thought that the twine, got everything. I thought that the twine that kind of looked like stripes on those $3 ornaments kind of reminded me of this. So I thought it would be really pretty. I only bought 2 of them because I didn't want to overdo it. But I think, let me get back so I can tell where they should go. And I may not like them. Like, I may get them on there and be like, they just are too much. You know, I don't know. I'll put them in there and then I'll see what I think. And here's something I'm going to ask y'all. Even if y'all don't like it, please be kind, okay? Because sometimes we all like different things. And you hate to have to say that. But do in your life what brings you joy. And, you know, if I like it, that's all that matters. But of course, I want you to love it. You're not using hangers. Now, I typically just stick them in there. Now, some of them have hangers, but not all of them. Okay. Stick this one right down here. Thank y'all for sprinkling this video. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, I have to keep coming back because y'all know when you're up in it, you can't always tell. Yes, you should have, Damon. I don't know why you didn't think of me. Okay, this kind of fell down. It needs to be poofed back up there. Okay. Like, you'll start seeing kind of some things, you know, you need to work on. So before I do any ribbon, because I just don't know that I want much ribbon on this tree. Every single tree I have has lots of ribbon. So it is a little bit different. Well, actually the dining room tree doesn't. I lied. But most of the time they do. So we're just going to stick some of these in here, okay? Oh, Debbie, you are very welcome for that. I love to show y'all. So we just stick these in here. They're just little picks with balls from Hobby Lobby one year. I don't know when. I've literally had so much along the years that I don't remember when I got things. But, you know, you can probably go and find most of it. They kind of keep a lot of the same things. But I literally, anytime I see something that would work or that I love, I grab it. So I don't just shop one place at all. Kind of looks like you have a hole to the left, skates and up. Right here, there's actually an ornament there, but it's kind of blends with the tree. So I can see why you think that. So let me stick this in there. And there's this, and it kind of blends too. Let's see if we can get that. That's pretty. Okay. I don't want to use these. I had these on there last year, and they're beautiful, but I think I'm going to hold out. I thought I was not going to use the white ones, but I kind of think I need them, okay? So we're going to add the white ones because they're just big and pretty. You probably are thinking, where are you going to put these? Because your tree is full. But something I can tell you is your tree is never too full. That's what I say. I know not everybody agrees with that. I don't think your tree could ever be too full. I'm going to stick one right here on the side. Because it just, even when you're looking in, you can kind of see it and it looks full. I've got 3 of them. And they are beautiful. They are beautiful. Oh, Judith, you are so sweet. Thank you for that. And I know I need one right smack dab here, but I'm going to move my little Santa. And I'll put him somewhere else. Because I just end up pushing him back. The UPS guy's right there, but I think he'll leave. He's knocking. Hold on, the UPS guy's out there. I think he might need a signature. Hannah's going to go check on him. You never know what's going to happen while you're live. Okay, so I also have these. And I don't know. Actually, I'm going to use these because I think they'll be really pretty stuck in the sides of the tree. Let me show y'all close up. They're pretty wild. Let's see. Okay. Did something need a signature? Okay. All right. These have, I don't know if you could really tell a second ago, they've got little pine cones on them. Ah! Leanne says the red striped flowers are beautiful. I'm so glad you like those. I know they're totally different, but I just like them. And I may still use those other little red and white things that I had. Let me see, maybe. I don't know where I need this for sure. I may not need it down that low. Well, that looks terrible. Probably need it kind of up, kind of about where that one is. Stick it in there. Whoa, don't you fall. Got to find a groove for it to go in. It's like shaking. Okay. Now I'm going to step back and look at it. See what we need. Poor Hannah's out there dealing with the UPS guy, y'all. And I just heard him say something about $13. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I need this. Forgot about this one. So I got one there. So we need one on this side. I'm going to move this. Sometimes you just move stuff around. I think maybe right here would be really pretty. Oh, yes. And now I'm going to move that over just a little. You can't even hardly see that, especially from y'all's angle. I also have these leaves. That is like a pick. So I'm going to stick them over here too because I think we need something more on this side. Just barely, let's see, just kind of sticks out the side there. I mean, it's nothing major. Just throw that ball in there again. And I think I might need a couple more filler ornaments. So I've got these silver ones. Now, they're just really cheap. They're great to just stick in places. Make sure that Santa, there's like a hole right there. So I'm going to kind of close that up a little. Kind of get that. Stick that down here. Uh-oh. Whoops. Let's get this back on. Okay. Stick this one somewhere. And then we're going to add some ribbon, okay? Kind of get the lights. Sometimes my light job is terrible. That's probably the thing I'm the worst at is lights. I'm not even going to lie about that. Throw that right there. Now, tell me, I just want y'all's opinion. I have these cute little sprigs that I got at, yeah, I don't have any more white flowers. I do wish I had one more red and white flower because I got one there and there and I could put one up here, but that's not a big deal. So we're going to work with what we've got. I've got these. Do y'all think I should use these or not? Like somebody said splash of red on the other side of the skate. Maybe if I combine a couple of these so it's a little more like of a, you know, statement. Was everything okay with the UPS guy? Mm-hmm. Okay. Real life up in here, y'all. Just making sure. We get lots of shipments. Lots of them, y'all. What does that look like? I keep coming back to kind of see. I do think it needed a little red back there. And then we've got 3 more of these. So we'll kind of spread them out and stick them in the tree. When I first started and I said, I think it looks good without the berry sprigs. Maybe I could mix some of these in the top. I don't know. That way I can kind of bring this together. I don't know. That's kind of pretty. Let's see. And then need something kind of over here. I'm just going to stand back. I'm just still looking. Let me see what people said. Okay, let's see. I'm still not satisfied with the look of this just yet. So I'm trying to think what I need to do. Hannah, will you hand me that ribbon that's back there? I didn't think I was going to use any of that, but I almost think I might need to. I'm not sure. So I've got this whole thing of leftover ribbon. It's a bunch of random ribbon that I've used on all my trees. That's what I thought too, Jen. She said it makes the topper blend better with the white berries. I think that too because it was so different than the rest of the tree that I think it does blend better now. Something else though, like this is all leftover stuff that I had around the house. So I think I'm gonna use a few of these. So like I've got this. I don't know that I'm gonna use it in this tree though. I buy a lot of picks, if y'all didn't know that. I buy a lot of picks, and I use so many around my house. Literally, so many. But something I have, and all I would need to do is take off these little cheap-looking leaves. These are from Dollar Tree. So I can stick some of these little red berries around, too, to blend in with the top. That's why I keep all this stuff kind of in there in case you want to use it, because you don't really know. I'm definitely going to use some ribbon too in a minute, but I'm going to mix these little red berries in it because I think that'll bring out the topper. So I got to take the tags off. They were from the Dollar Tree, but I've actually had them, I don't know how long. You've probably seen the blog. Well, there went one of them, but I can still stick it in there. Even if it breaks, that's okay. Stick it in there. Like right there. See? There it goes. In fact, that might be better just to take them off and stick them in the tree. I like it all except for the 2 silver picks on the side. I like those, so I'm going to go ahead and leave those, but thank you. Let's see, we're just kind of adding pops of red, okay? So see how I added them? Can you see where those pops of red are? And then I can just throw that away. I like the idea of pulling them apart. So I've got some more. See, I've got some more sprigs from Dollar Tree that I'll just take off and kind of set around in the tree. Let me get back. I need to get back again so I can see. Adding the pops of red's looking really pretty. Or I think it is. Oops. Fell out. This one did. I think I can get it right up in there though. I really like that idea, y'all. I didn't even have any idea I was going to do that, but I like that idea. That's why I literally buy sprigs everywhere I go. I mean, $3, and I got all these little berry sprigs that now I get to stick in my tree. So I love that. And it's just like, just adding little bits and pieces. That's a great tip that I didn't even know I was going to do. It really brought the tree together. And I'm just laying these little things on the branches or kind of sticking them in there. There's no really rhyme or reason. Just wherever I felt like needed a touch of red. And they come right off, obviously. These are so fun. So I'm going to step back again. Wow. I actually really like how it's looking, y'all. I'm not sure I need to move the topper around a little, I think, but barely. Okay, careful. Okay. What else? I don't know. Okay, ribbon. So here's the deal. I've got some of this gold ribbon that, I don't know what I was going to say. It's just like cheap. I think this might even be from Dollar Tree one year. Don't tell anybody. Because I'll get in trouble by my ribbon friends. But, look how pretty it is. So we're going to kind of just add a little bit in. We're probably not even going to go, all the way down. We're just gonna kind of put it different places, okay? If it looks bad, I'll take it off. It's not a big deal. So I'm gonna start right here because this area I just think needs a little something. And all I'm gonna do is kind of wrap one of my branches around the top. And then I'm just gonna kind of fluff it out a little and kind of tuck it in. Fluff it out. Kind of tuck it in and wrap it around a little. And just kind of bring it on down. Just kind of wrapping it around different places. I'm going to hide this on my, don't want everybody seeing that. Make sure that gets hidden. I'll put that berry right here, I think will help. Okay. You can go back and fluff it up more when you're done. Let me get back and see what all else needs to be done over there. Just kind of. If I don't like this ribbon, like I said, I'll take it off. It's not the end of the world. The main thing is just ribbon kind of adds some extra dimension. And I just kind of wanted to do it at the end to make sure I needed it or wanted it more or less. I usually have ribbon on at the very beginning and I work around the ribbon, but that's not what I did today. I went a whole different direction. So, I think if I just kind of stick that up in there, right there, and then let that fall. Let me get these scissors. Kitchen scissors, y'all. Have no fear. Cut the bottom and let that just kind of fall out. I think that looks good. What do y'all think? It just kind of added a little something. I've got another gold one. I'm sorry, my pants keep wanting to act up on me. I don't think it's really my pants' fault, but we'll go with it. But I think I might just use this other gold one. Let's see. So I love how that does that. That's really pretty. I just want to keep looking to make sure. And I have one more strip over here, kind of to the side that you're not really going to see, but it will still pull the whole look together. And I'm just kind of tucking it in. I'm not doing anything major. I might bring a little bit of it around, or I might not. please be sure to sprinkle this video if you're enjoying it, and if you think you've got a friend that may enjoy seeing this. I think it's really going to be pretty here in just a second when we're done. And of course I will show pictures of it on the blog so you can see it all pulled together with up close shots. There's a big old, on the side over here that you can't see because it's kind of in the back so it doesn't matter, there's a big old open spot. I might have to fill that with something at some point, I don't know. Okay, that looks so nice. All right, let me get that. Okay. Here's one more. I'm going to stick this in there because, like I said, there's a hole. Let's stick it up in here. There we go. Okay. Now, let me move this out of the way. I got a little small piece of ribbon that I could use if I wanted to somewhere. Maybe like right here because it was left over. Just to kind of stick in there. Back behind that to add some gold. That'd be pretty. Okay, guys. Oh, we're not done. Okay, we're almost done though. Now, let me move these totes so that you can see better. I don't really know if they're in your way. I don't think they are, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for a tree skirt. This is probably a lot of y'all do this, but in case you hadn't thought of it, I have extra. This is ribbon, okay? Like the big, thick ribbon. But how cute is this? It's just like this. This is how it comes. And I've been using this same one forever. Sometimes I put it on the trees and mix it in. Sometimes I don't. But what I've been doing lately is wrapping it around the bottom of some of my trees, okay? So that's what I'm going to do in here. And listen, here's a tip. You got a lot of flop? Don't worry about it. Put a tree skirt on it and clean it up at the end. Clean it up when you're putting it up for the year. And then I just wrap it around the bottom. Oh, guess what I found while I was down here? A bottle brush tree. So I've got 2 pieces of this, and I'm actually going to use them both so it looks a little more full. And there's no rhyme or reason. I just literally throw it around there. I've also used blankets, rugs, stuff like that to make tree skirts just to pull them around. So, you know, just use what you want. Now, I'm going to pull this in just a little bit more for y'all to see it. Okay. Y'all be sure to sprinkle. Can you see it? I hope you enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope it gave y'all lots of ideas and lots of inspiration. Be sure to sprinkle it with your friends. I'm out of breath. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I will make a post about it later. That way you can see all the details and stuff if you're interested in that. So y'all be sure to be watching my page for the blog post that I'll put up. And that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you for being awesome. Bye, guys.